that game play, goals, assists, points, shots, shots on goal, yellow card, red card, non-conference.
It goes as wins, ties, and losses.
I think what is the schedule on the left? Count up the three ties, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 for wins, 4 ties. So yeah, 7 wins, 7 losses, 4 ties.
7 wins, so wins help.
Yeah.
WL.
Yeah, the thing that's gonna make you good at this job is knowing how to do it. Knowing how to do it. Like there's still stuff that I need to get better at doing with 3 kids too. It's like maybe my method is like not the best, you know? It's like you experiment, trial and error. Find out, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, it took me like about 25 hours to do all this. Because the way, not a lot of people do this, but I go through every player, and so I go through like one of the stuff. The thing that helps me with that, this. These are the NCAA reports. This thing has everything you'll ever need. Everything. It has like that stat sheet, has this, like game-by-game breakdown, blah, 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 blah. And then it has like, what I really like about this is it has like players.
How did it go watching all the players at Biola? Well,
I might go back later.
they gave us good feedback from Friday.
Oh, no.
You did a good job. Same way, I'm going to do that same thing where in between sets, I'll throw up that announcement graphic. I'll let Jacob know. He'll let you guys know. Well, yeah. Like in between sets, and then I'm working on some journal graphics so that I'll get.
So look, this goes game by game. So Sierra Bernard. So already off this, you know she didn't play over here. You already have her 2 appearances, and then you have the stats for each game, and then you have your total stats on the bottom.
Yeah, I like the way that you were doing it, bro. It was really impressive. You have like you gave like one stat of each player. Yeah, you're like, oh, she only has 2 appearances. Very impressive for the rookie. I like what you did. I like it.
It's all written down.
It's all written down. That's why I'm like, I sound dumb. But
And then like when you go through the stats, you find trends. So it's like, oh, look at this. This player had at least 10 kills in all but what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matches. So only 6 matches where she had 10 kills. Yeah, she hit over 200. Yeah, one game she hit 500. It's like you see, like I'm gonna send you these every time I create them as the season goes on. I didn't this time because I only had access to the 3 CCAA teams, LA, Ramona, and us. And I didn't want to overwhelm you with the stats, but as the season goes on, I'm gonna send you these. And I'm gonna be like, here, bro, like you work with it, you figure out what you want from that, where you're gonna get from that, you figure it out. Hey, same, yeah, we have those for soccer too.
yeah.
We have those for soccer, and we have those for basketball too. Baseball and softball, we have that for first game here that I did in volleyball, I didn't know what a skill was.
Well,
I had no idea. I had no idea.
it's the confidence. You got every time you play there, the confidence. That's all it is.
I should always have confidence.
No, but like you don't have. Well, I'm not saying that you don't have confidence, but I'm just saying
Confidence comes from preparation. I know I'm not. I may have to like look down the card a little bit and remind me, but it's there. Like the best way I heard it one day was Al Michaels, one of the best commentators. He said it like this: every day it's like taking a test, and so what you're doing like leading up to the game is you're studying for the test, you're preparing for the test. Obviously, you're going to do very good on the test, and you study a lot for it, and you're prepared for it. Same with the game. You're only going to do good in the game that you've actually like prepared and you've done like taken the time to like work on it. That's the only way. So this whole tournament is like one big giant test, you know? I don't know, I heard that and I really like the way that it sounded because like, I'm like, you know, I was like, that is kind of true actually. Like, it is kind of like a test that we're taking. It's like, are you missing questions or like, in other words, are you missing like key stuff? Like, well, that's what you have to ask the player like, bro, if anybody from St. Cloud watches that green, like, they hit you up and it's not one potential, they're going to be like, well, these guys have that's, you know, they're like, well,
yeah.
why are they there, you know? Just like that, it's like an assignment. It's like right now we're about to have our LA Biola or something. Crazy to see how much they've gotten better. Obviously, they won the national title. That he played pinball at UFC. I think he played international. He's legit, bro. He's really legit. So for this one, so like try to add a little bit more like first look at your stats, pull up your stats, and then kind of or like the live stats and be like, oh that's her seventh game, or oh like that's her third gig or something like that. Try to work with it.
Little by little, man. I got it. Just keep telling me, man. Just keep telling me, and I got it. How do you do it?
What is your points too? Like I'll take like spots. I'm gonna take the play. Take it over.
Okay. I think it's we took a pause. Should I add on the
Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes.
Ask him for the schedule.
Do they have the schedule? For Celtic? Or what is it? 1-9 girls. 16. What is it? Okay. 22 for the girls, 1 and out. Okay. The girls.
Alright, I'm gonna have him. One.
The girls. Yeah, we can't hear it, huh?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2024 Yotes Classic Showcase here on the Kim Chernus Court at Casulis Arena. And our next matchup features the #1 nationally ranked, the defending national champions, Cal State LA Golden Eagles, taking on the Biola Eagles. Ernesto Madrigal Rodriguez once again alongside Gustavo Rosario. And Gustavo, we already saw our first matchup of the day, Pomona besting St. Cloud State.
Yes, indeed. Cal Poly Pomona with a sweep of 3-0. It was a very clean sweep. St. Cloud was able to step up a little bit towards the end, but unfortunately they weren't. But Cal Poly was holding strong and taking that win. And right now for Cal State LA, hopefully a very impressive show indeed, because these are the current champs of 2023. Head coach Juan Figueroa, who is on his 8th year coaching for this team. And not to mention, Ernesto's been here since the beginning. Is that correct, Ernesto?
Yeah, 8th year. He's been here for a while, has head coach Juan Figueroa. And what a run it was. His 2nd straight regional championship last year. They go to Moon Township, Pennsylvania. They end up defeating the national champions, West Texas A&M, in the final, and they win the program's first ever national championship. We'll talk more about Juan Figueroa and the incredible accomplishment. They come into this season, however, ranked as the #1 seed. They're the #1 team in the nation, and they take on Biola. Biola, by the way, with a first-year head coach, Brian Fellinger. In his first year, Aaron Seltzer stepped down, and now we get ready to go. Biola in the black with the red, LA with the white and black uniforms, and here we go. We are underway as the defending national champions receive the first point here. Rachel Lowe gets the first point for Cal State LA. Of course, Cal State LA, they've lost some key players, but they ended up retaining one of their, if not the most key player, Emily Elliott, #8, the All-America first team, national tournament MVP last year, had 20-plus kills in the national championship game. She's in the lineup here today. As that one goes out of bounds, and LA with a 2-0 set victory. Cal Poly Pomona, the #21 seed, defeated the #10 seed, St. Cloud State, the Huskies. Zuhal Chetin here with the serve. A lot of the starters here for LA stepping up. Some returners from last year, like Zuhal Chetin, and Rachel Lowe. Didn't get too much playing time last year, but they step into big roles here. We'll talk more about them as the broadcast continues, as that's going to be a service error. And first point for the Eagles. What a run it was for Cal State LA. They won their second straight CCAA regular season title. They won their second straight regional title. They actually lost in the regional final, or excuse me, they won the regional final. They lost the CCAA tournament final to San Bernardino on their home floor. But in the regional final, it was a rematch between LA and San Bernardino, and it was LA winning on this very floor, which has been renamed the Kim Chernis Court here at Casulas Arena. 3-1 score here, LA with the serve. Here is Rachel Lowe with the serve, and that's going to be another service error, second service error of the game here for the Golden Eagles, and it's 3-2. Meanwhile, on the Biola side, Brian Falinger in his first year as head coach. Aaron Seltzer, the head coach last year, was the head coach for 22 seasons for Biola, as Emily Elliott gets her first kill of the year. Brian Falinger in his first year. Aaron Seltzer, as we were mentioning, is on the bench. He has stepped down into the assistant coach role. Emily Elliott, by the way, getting the kill there. That's going to be a service error against Elliott. It was a decision made by Aaron Seltzer, the former head coach. Biola has been a D2 program for a short stint. It was in 2017 when they moved to Division II. Of course, they represent the Pac West region. Elliott with another swing and another kill. Emily Elliott already with 2 kills. And last year, Emily Elliott had quite the year. Was first in the entire country in points percent at 5.69. And first in kills, total kills, 606 kills. The only player in the entire nation to have 600 plus kills was Emily Elliott. Ball set up here as that one, ooh, it goes over the net, almost a trickler, as that'll be a kill by Lexi Lambert, making her Biola debut. Lambert spent last year at Dallas Baptist, 110 sets played, at 601 assists did Lambert. First 5-4 LA lead. And another kill, this time from Zuhal Chetin. We talked about Chetin and Lowe getting the start here. Chetin last year had 37 kills in 68 sets played. Did play all 4 sets in the title game, where she had a couple of assists and 8 digs in that national championship game. It was quite the celebration for LA during the offseason, as they even got a trip to the White House, as the entire team went to the White House to celebrate their incredible accomplishments.
Wow, I bet the president has been very impressed with their accomplishments. Is that for sure now?
No doubt about that. Here's the swing from Madison Moore, and that's going to be a kill.
The number 4, the libero, has fallen short to reach that ball for the recovery. So it's a point for the Eagles.
Jameson Sanders, the libero for Cal State LA, can't get to it there. And the Eagles within 2 here, 7-5 score. Yes, that's going to go a little too far out. That's going to be a service error. And LA takes a 3-point lead, 8-5. Martinaya Dornick will check in for Cal State LA. She will serve. And Dornick for LA, one of the new Golden Eagles. International player, played for the U21 French club last season. Here comes the back row attack from Vander Taiji. But Vander Taiji hits it a little too far out, and LA gets another point.
Yeah, it was a very nice strike there for the buildup, but falling short on the other side of the court. Very fortunate.
9-5 score here in favor of the defending national champions. But another service error. We've seen a few service errors already here for Cal State LA. That is their 4th. Back-to-back service errors, one on each side. It's 9-6.
Here comes serve for Cal State LA. Number 20, Seton.
Chetton with the serve. Ball is kept alive. Here comes not an attack from Biola. Here's the swing from Elliott, and that's going to result in a kill. Emily Elliott didn't like the way that one felt. Her body language kind of saying, hey, that was a little bit of a weird hit, but nonetheless, it results in a point. Elliott, an All-America first team in 2023. Her second straight year being an All-American, was the West Region Player of the Year, which was the first ever in program history for LA for a player to be named Regional Player of the Year. And a beautiful hit right there, line shot from Samara Deku. Samara Deku, another new Golden Eagle here. As we have a timeout called, LA has doubled the Biola points here. 12-6 score. We'll take a look at this one more time as LA, the defending national champions, firing off on all cylinders.
You can see here how LA sets the ball for the player, the teammate, and the way how they're so composed and how steady they are for these plays. You know, it's very impressive to see these overall. You know, no wonder they're the champions of the Division II. You know, we expect to see a lot from these. You know, very impressive overall. And as the coach, I'm pretty sure he's saying it loud and proud, man.
Yep, and that coach is Juan Figueroa. How about Juan Figueroa? 5 consecutive 20-win seasons, back-to-back regional championships. In 2022, they fell just a little bit short of their goal. They ended up making it to the Final Four, but then last year in 2023, they made it all the way in the opening round, or of the Elite Eight, I should say. They defeated Wayne State, 3-2 in the quarterfinal, then a dominant 3-0 set victory over the number 2 seed, Missouri St. Louis. And then in the national championship game, they defeated the number 4 seed, the defending national champions, West Texas A&M, to win the school's first ever national championship here in Division II program history.
Here's Chenton with the serve. Nice dig from Biola. Falling short for Biola. It's a point for Cal State LA.
Kendall Vander Taiji with the swing there. Another thing to mention too, Gustavo, about that run where the Golden Eagles won the national championship. Those 3 teams' combined record was 98 wins and just 6 losses.
Wow.
And they knocked off 3 of the top 5 ranked teams in the entire country in that tournament. Obviously a national championship well deserved. Jameson Sanders with a great dig there that results in a point from Emily Elliott. Jameson Sanders was a part of that national championship squad last year. And she gets the setup there for Emily Elliott, who has another kill here. And it's 14-6 LA.
Wow, 96 wins? That's impressive.
Combined for the other 3 teams.
Wow, that is impressive.
Lambert has to run across, and it's blocked by LA.
What a nice block from Cal State LA.
Elliott, who had also 81 blocks on the year last year, just did it all last year, did Elliott. Her defense showing here as the Golden Eagles go up by 9.
Here comes Chenton with the serve.
It's going to be a service error. That's the 5th of the game against the Golden Eagles. As Biola gets their 7th point, 15-7.
Here goes Biola with the serve.
Julia Pete with the serve. Sanders keeps it alive. This ball is set up beautifully off the swing from Deku. Dornick back to Deku again. Biola keeping it alive, but not for long. Another point for the Golden Eagles.
The way how Cal State LA is so composed, it's very, impressive, interesting. You know, if I was on the court, I would be freaking out, if you know what I mean. You know, it's crazy, man.
Perhaps their biggest loss for the Golden Eagles was Yane Hankey, who ended up transferring to D1 Florida State. As we have a collision there between two Biola players, but the ball staying alive here. Here's a hit from Haley Roundtree. Roundtree did not depart the team like Yane Hankey did. Instead, Roundtree had 6 kills in the national championship game, gets her first kill, and it's a 10-point advantage for Cal State LA. Rachel Lowe with the serve. And Lowe's gonna pick up an ace. LA was an excellent serving team last year, 257 aces, first in CCAA, 10th in D2 volleyball last year as they get one here. And it's from Rachel Lowe, who had just 1 ace all year. So she's already matched her season high from last year, but she can't get it over the net that time. That's gonna be a service error. And it's 18-8.
Golden Eagles taking a great advantage against Biola. Nothing to be surprised, right?
Hannah Hansen with the serve. And that's going to be another point for LA.
What a quick setup there for Cal State LA.
Martinaya Dornick. That the Lisi Clovis Hughes was the vice champion of the U21 French Club, was the most valuable setter in 22-23 as Elliott gets an ace. Boy, Elliott has one of the hardest hitting serves in the entire country. Elliott getting the ace there, had 72 of them last year. Did Emily Elliott's 20-8 score, easy for me to say, and another ace by Elliott, 2 straight, 21-8 score. Now we see LA stepping on the gas pedal a little bit harder here. Up by 13, and Elliott again. Oh, just getting to it was Madison Moore. And a back row attack. No deflection there, as that's going to be another point for LA.
No, this is some impressive serving for number 8, Emily Elliott. You know, it was a back-to-back ace. We might see another one.
There's that topspin serve that she does so well. And another point as Emily Elliott is just carving up the Biola defense with her serves, her hitting, her swinging, everything, and her defense as well. Does have a block in there as well.
Right now it's 23-8 on overwhelming advantage.
Madison Moore keeping that ball alive. Ashlyn Beaver sets it up. Elliott, a soft touch. Great save there from the libero from Biola, which is Bree Belfi. And there's a cut shot right there from Madison Moore. Biola does a good job staying with it, keeping it alive. And a little tap hit from Samara Deku. And Elliott can't get to that one there, and that's going to be a kill for Biola. Kill for Kendall Vander Taiji, who had 136 of them last year for Biola. Biola finished 3rd in the conference last year as they get another point there. They had the exact same conference record last year, 14-6. LA, national champs, went 24-10. One thing to note too about this Classic Showcase, Gustavo, LA was a participant in the Yotes Classic Showcase last year, where we had a ton of nationally ranked teams like we do this year. But LA, they started the year off on a bad foot. They started the year off 2-6. And just remarkable how they were able to turn it all around and win a national championship after a 2-6 start. In fact, after the, as we get another point for LA, after the regular season concluded, the AVCA national rankings came out. LA wasn't even ranked in the top 25 when we entered the conference tournament. And a strong showing in the conference tournament for LA. Again, they fell in the final to Cal State San Bernardino. They qualified for the regional, and then they ended up winning the regional, and then, of course, ended up winning the national championship. And that's going to be an ace. Brooke Page with the hit there. It danced on top of the net, and it fell over to the other side, and that's set point here for the Golden Eagles as they win set number 1, 25-11.
Wow, what an impressive show for these athletes here. They have produced a lot of overwhelming plays. The momentum they build up to, it's just great and impressive. And as you mentioned, how the showcase of last year you mentioned how they just came up from that low ranking to now. It's very impressive in the short time span. And that's what determination, hard work, and commitment gets to you.
You take a look at some of these replays here. Boy, LA just hitting the ball so effectively there in that first set. They hit 550 in that set. No attack errors for LA. 11 kills off 20 total attacks. Emily Elliott leading the way with 5 kills, 7.5 points. Meanwhile, Biola struggling hitting-wise. Just 4 kills, 6 attack errors on 17 total attacks. They're in the negatives as far as hitting percentage goes. They're hitting negative 118 here through the first sets. As far as assists go as well, Martinaya Dornick, number 14 for the Golden Eagles, leads the way. She's got 6 assists here through the first set. We'll step aside for a little bit here in this 2024 Yotes Classic Showcase. We'll be back for set number 2. LA leads 1-0. Get ready for set number 2 here at the Kim Chernis Court here at Casillas Arena, 2024 Yotes Classic Showcase. We have switched sides here. LA with a 1-0 set lead here. And boy, we talked about the numbers for LA. Again, hitting 550 in that first set. No attack errors, 11 kills off 20 total attacks. LA starting off strong here. Meanwhile, for Biola hitting in the negatives, negative 118. As we get ready for set number 2. Leading the way, who else? Emily Elliott, the national tournament MVP from last year. 5 kills, no errors on 5 total attacks. Hitting perfect thus far. Has a couple of aces as well. And also has a block. 7.5 points for Emily Elliott. So we get ready for set number 2. And it'll be LA who will kick it off here in set 2. And it'll be Martinaya Dornick who will serve here to kick it off. LA with a 1-0 set lead. Lambert sets it up. And a point there after the swing and the kill from Kendall Vander Taiji.
What a great block from Costa del LA. This is
good block, but it resulted in a Biola point. So Biola getting the benefit of the point there.
Yeah.
LA all over it defensively. But it's Biola with a 1-0 set lead. Julia Pete with the serve. How about Pete? Played just one set last year. Going to be a prominent player here. Just played one set against Hawaii Pacific on October the 30th.
That resulted in a service error for Biola, but a point for Golden Eagles.
Zuhal Chetan will serve once again. And Chetan serve right over to the corner there, but it goes out for a service error. 7th service error of the game against Cal State LA. Oh, a team that has had the most service aces in CCAA play last year. No doubt, certainly going to have their fair share of service errors as well, as we see this time Biola with the service error. Boy, that is the 11th service error of the game combined for the two teams.
Here comes Cal State LA for the serve.
There you see Rachel Lowe with the serve. Running across and having to swing from the back row is Madison Moore. Deku sets it up for Elliott, and Elliott gets blocked right there from Kendall Vender-Taiji. And Vender-Taiji having a good start here to the set, and it's Biola with a 3-2 advantage. Dornick sets it up. LA point. That was Samara Deku, I believe. Yep, Samara Deku who got the kill there. How about Deku, another new Golden Eagle. Last year was at the University of New Mexico. Went to Lakewood High School. So we have another service error here. That's the 12th of the game, I believe. And it is 4-3 advantage. Comes the serve from Bree Belfie. And now it's Ashlyn Beaver doing the setter duties here, as Beaver will set it up right to Haley Roundtree, right in the middle. Belfie was all over it. There's the swing and a kill for Madison Moore. As Biola, they've taken a 2-point advantage here. 5-3 is the score. Beaver puts it up right at the hands of Belfie. Much stronger set here for the Eagles. And another kill for Samara Deku.
The Eagles lead by 1 point, 5-4 in this showcase today. There's a serve for Cal State LA. There comes another service error for Cal State LA. Point for the Eagles.
Lexi Lamberts will serve. So we see another service error. Now the Golden Eagles will serve. Jameson Sanders switched her number from last year to this year. She's now wearing the number 4. And another point here for Biola as Bree Belfie gets the point there. A 7-5 score. Madison Moore will serve here for the Eagles. Beaver will set it up. And Chetan can't get it over the net, as now Biola, they've taken a 3-point advantage here in set number 2. Eight to 5 score. See if Biola can maintain this momentum here and maybe even this one up at a set apiece. But Emily Elliott, is there a deflection there? No deflection there. LA saying that there was. Juan Figueroa kind of looking at the officials, asking, well, come on. Figueroa will let it go on here. 9-5 advantage. Beaver as LA looks for a side out, and they'll get it there with Elliott. What a swing from Emily Elliott.
What a swing indeed. It's a point for the Golden Eagles, losing by 3 points by Biola. Here comes the serve for number 7, Madison Moore.
Was a redshirt last year, did not play last year for the Golden Eagles from Cream Lutheran High School. 2021 Empire League Championship. Empire League MVP as well. And a left-handed swing and a left-handed kill from Peyton Tolley. Tolley with the kill there. Tolley had 59 kills. And one thing to note, too, is there's only one returner who had 100-plus kills last season for Biola. And that was Kendall Vander Taiji, who had 136. So a very young, a very new team here for Biola, including with their new first-year head coach. LA keeps this ball alive. Beaver, Elliott with another swing. Boy, that ball was dug out, but it turned into an overpass off the hands of Belfi, and Elliott gets another point for LA.
What a great dig for Biola. You know, it went over the overpass, but what an impressive dig overall.
It's an 11-6 Biola lead. Now it's LA who has to come from behind. The national champions. And that's an attack from the back row from Bethany Belfi, but it goes over for another LA point. 4-point advantage. Martinaya Dornick. Slow serve. Vander Taiji has to bump it over. And from the middle is Rachel Lowe. Rachel Lowe did not play in the playoffs last year for LA. In fact, her last appearance was on November the 11th against Chico State. The last year played in 34 sets up until that point, 21 kills, just 11 errors, hit .238 in all of her appearances last year.
There goes a service error for Cal State LA, number 14, Martinai Dornick. Point for the Eagles. And the Eagles are leading at this very moment. This is serve for number 11, Julia Peets.
Bumps it over from Elliott. Here comes the attack with the block from Lowe. Talking a little bit about Lowe, she had 28 blocks on the year. That middle blocker position suits her very, very well. Now she swings effectively from the middle and also blocks effectively from the middle as well. 12-9 score. LA scratching their way back here. But Biola continues to stack up points here, but their lead has shrink down to just 3. Lambert sets it up and a swing, but it goes over. Yes, it's going to be a point. Peyton Tolley, number 19, with the kill there. Tolley in just 22 sets last year had 59 kills for Biola, which was averaging about 2.68 per year. But she gets the kill there. Now Biola goes back up by 4. They're going to have to set it up for Elliott. Elliott just using her size and her athleticism, had to jump straight up into the air. Strong swing, found an open area. Now the Golden Eagles back within 3. Here's 7th kill.
He's a serve for Cal State LA, Bethany Belfi.
Vander Taiji with the swing right there. Chetton calling everybody off. And the swing from Deku results in an LA point. So the lead has shrunk down to just 2. 13-11.
They're catching up. Golden Eagles, 2 points behind against the Eagles.
Rachel Lowe, good serve there. Hit the top of the net. Swing from Belfi, no good. 13-12.
No, nice little momentum there, but it seemed that the swing was a little too hard. Point for the Golden Eagles.
Brian Feilinger here thinking about calling a timeout, not just yet. LA 1 point away from tying this one up here at 13. Biola still with the advantage. Vander Taiji with the swing. Elliott to tie the game. Not yet. So Elliott can't tie the set just yet.
This will be a serve for Biola, number 4.
14-12. Make it 14-13. So the second set, very, very close. A lot closer than what the first set showed us. But now it'll be Elliott with the serve here. Elliott with that topspin serve. That was a down ball there. LA, they're going to have a chance here to tie it. Biola can go back up by 2. Not yet. Roundtree keeps the ball alive. Beaver puts it up. Great dig there. Back row attack, and it's a point there as Kendall Vander Taiji hit it right at Chetan. Chetan just the second too late there. And Biola goes back up by 2, 15-13.
You can really feel the intensity in this room, in this court, you know. It's very intense, you know. I'm glad to be seeing it.
Haley Roundtree with the kill. Well, it's a lot different when you're the national champions and you're defending your title. Every game up, as long as they remain the number 1 seed. They could remain the number 1 seed all year, but anytime it could be an upset.
You know, there could always be that one game that can really, you know, turn things around.
Couple of substitutions here. Peyton Tully will check back in. Hannah Hansen, number 14, will check out. 2-point advantage for Biola. That's kind of where it's been staying at the last few points. But it's going to go back up to 3 as there's some miscommunication there from the LA side. Everyone trying to figure out where they're supposed to be at. Now Biola goes back up by 3. (17-14). Ball is hit right at Sanders. Beaver sets it up. Chetan with the swing, and she is blocked. An awesome block by Biola, and they go up by 4. Juan Figueroa has to call a timeout. His team is down by 4 here in set number 2.
The way how the game is playing out now, it's back and forth. You know, it's very close. It's 4 points away for each team. So no doubt about Golden Eagles may turn this around in an instant. But Biola isn't giving them a chance at all. So just be on the lookout. Get ready for surprises.
Yeah, and in the second set here, Biola hitting a lot better. They're hitting still not where they want to be at hitting-wise, but they are hitting 150. LA, after a terrific 550 hitting percentage and in a set where they had no attack errors, here in the second set, LA with 7 attack errors on 21 attempts. Now they're the ones in the negatives here. They're hitting negative 048 here in this set alone. Overall in the game, they're still hitting 244. Biola barely cracking the 100 mark. They're hitting 027. But they've had a much better set here in set 2.
Oh no, for sure. Great set indeed. They have been falling a little behind the last set, but right now this seems that they're picking up the momentum. They're getting ahead in the game for sure. And also, here's the serve for Biola. Nice little dig. And great block for Biola.
Ball was blocked by Simi Kapustova out of Naperville North High School, the freshman getting the block against the national champions. Now it's Biola going back up by 5. They have a 5-point advantage here. Looking to even it up here in set number 2. Everyone a little bit off balance here for LA as we have another Biola point. Peyton Tully with another kill. Tully now with her 3rd kill.
21.
Serve for Biola, number 21, Lexi Lambert.
Wow, that ball was hit right at Samara Deku. Deku got a hand on it, but it ended up hitting Jameson Sanders, the libero, right in the face. As everything kind of falling apart here for LA. Everything going right here for the Eagles. 21-14, 7-point advantage. On the verge of tying this one up here at 1 set apiece. Chetin has to bump set it over. Here's a beautiful setup from Lamberts. No good off the swing from Tully. Elliott has to stretch. Great save from Vander Taiji. LA keeps this ball alive. Bump set over to Chetin. Chetin's swing is blocked, but the ball didn't go over the net actually. And another point for the Eagles. Juan Figueroa talking about the elbows here. So the ball didn't go over the net. Kind of looking at all the officials here is Juan Figueroa.
Here's serve for Biola, number 21.
That's going to be an error right there. And actually, both coaches are kind of looking at each other and they're smiling a little bit. Nonetheless, it's an LA point. Still a 7-point advantage here for Biola. Lambert sets it up again. Beautiful left-handed swing from Tully again. And Tully putting together a fantastic second set. (23-15) is the score. Now Biola 2 points away from evening this game up here at 1 set apiece as we approach the 3rd.
Serve from Madison Moore, service error. Point for the Golden Eagles.
Martinaya Dornick will serve. LA, could they go on a run here to get back here into the set 2, but Biola just needs 2. Tully has to just push it over. This ball is set up for Elliott, who's back in the outside hitter position for the Golden Eagles. Vander Taiji with another great swing. Kendall Vander Taiji, we mentioned she's the only returner for Biola who had at least 100 kills last year. As we're going to get a warning here, as our official here has heard about just enough from Juan Figueroa here. Juan Figueroa not afraid to receive those warnings. We've seen in instances in the past where those warnings actually fire up his team and turns things around. He's not afraid to receive that discipline himself. Emily Elliott there and Rachel Lowe are looking the other way, and that's going to be set point, and Biola has evened this one up here at 1 set apiece. They win set 2, 25-16. Excellent response here from Biola from the Eagles. And we are all tied up here as we head to set number 3. All tied up at 1. We'll step aside here on YouTube here at the Kim Chernis Court here on Casulas Arena. It's Cal State LA 1, Biola 1. We head to set number 3. Who's going to take a 2-1 set advantage?
It's 25 to. Oh.
Do you feel good about it? Where'd he go? He's got the teeniest black.
That was very catching up.
Yeah.
They're getting the kills too.
Yeah, they are.
Keep in mind, look, they're similar.
Yeah, they're flipped. Yeah.
Welcome back to the 2024 Yotes Classic Showcase, our second matchup between the defending national champions, the #1 seed Cal State LA, and the unranked Biola Eagles. And it's the Eagles who took set 2, and we are tied up here at a set apiece. You're looking at some numbers there, Gustavo. What are some of the numbers that are popping out to you?
Cal State LA has the percentage of 0.188, and also Biola actually going positive in these last couple sets with 116. And also with Cal State LA having 17 kills in total in this match, not falling behind Biola with 14 kills. So it's a close game. It's a close game and a lot to look forward to.
LA hit 550 in set 1. They hit under 0. They hit negative 071 in set 2. Meanwhile, Biola, they hit in the negatives in set 1. They hit a solid 269. LA had no attack errors in set 1. They had 8 in set 2. And for Biola, Madison Moore with 4 kills. Peyton Tolley had a good set 2. She also has 4 kills as well. No errors for Tolley. She's hitting 500, 4 of 8. 4 kills and 8 attacks. So we switch sides once again. And here we go. Biola will serve here, as maybe an upset is brewing here against the #1 seed Cal State LA. And a block by LA. No, kept alive.
Great recovery from Biola.
Elliott with the swing, and she gets the kill. Elliott hit it right at Madison Moore after Biola with an incredible save.
For a moment, Biola seemed to win that play, but the Golden Eagles have stepped it up and gone for the kill.
Plenty of times last year where the Golden Eagles found themselves down, but they were able to recover each and every time. As Zuhal Chetin with the swing, but it goes out. Couple of subs here for Biola, as Hannah Guzzetti.
Here's Biola with the serve.
Good to see Guzzetti out there. Missed last year due to injury. The sophomore went to Santiago High School, getting her first action here as an Eagle. But LA can't get that ball over the net somehow. And that's another Biola point. Two to 1 score. It's going to be a service error, and we're tied back up at 2. Haley Roundtree coming back in for Cal State LA. It's her turn in the rotation. Haley Roundtree had a terrific year last year, played in pretty much every set for LA, had 155 kills, Had 131 blocks last year. We'll see if her defense starts to show up here. That's going to be a service error.
Here's number 14 for Biola, serving. Hannah Hansen.
Elliott with the kill. Emily Elliott's another kill, her 8th kill of the matchup. Now we have a chance to talk about Elliott, the West Region Player of the Year, the All-America first team. Elliott last year, the most outstanding player in the NCAA tournament. 76 kills, 12 aces, 93 points, and 12 sets in the national championship tournaments. Obviously deserved that national championship or the national tournament MVP award. After the LA point, Biola gets it right back. They lead by 1. Kendall Vander Taiji will come up to serve. Beaver sets it up. Haley Roundtree with the points. Roundtree was also named to the national championship all-tournament team last year. In fact, Roundtree was first in CCAA in total blocks at 131. And Roundtree 19th in the country in total blocks as well. Now we see Brooke Page. Page with the high serve. Lexi Lambert sets it up, back row attack. Ball does not go over the net. Off the attempt from Vander Taiji, that'll be an attack error. And that'll be Vander Taiji's 6th attack error of the game.
LA leads 1.4.
And for LA, it's their first lead in a while, but it doesn't last very long as that service error right there will tie us back up at 5. Bree Belfie. Two-time Pac-West Defender of the Week last year. Elliott swing hard, but it doesn't go over. Six to 5 lead for the Eagles.
Here's Biola with the serve.
Excellent swing from Chetin there. Biola keeps it alive. Doing a little dump over attempt from Beaver, trying to use that hand to just dump the ball behind her. Elliott, long leap. Ooh, and Elliott found an open area right in the middle there where no one was there in that seam. And LA with the point here, they tie it back up at 6. Biola trying to get that point back, and they do. There's a kill there from Madison Moore. How about Brian Feilinger in his first year as head coach? Actually joined the Biola squad as an assistant back in 2020. 4 years as an assistant, and then earlier this year was promoted to the head coach of the team after Coach Seltzer stepped down. Elliott gets the kill as she hits it right at Vander Taiji. Vander Taiji got locked up there, and it's an LA point. We're tied up at 7. In fact, before he came to Biola, Coach Feilinger was a technical coordinator at Long Beach over at Cal State Long Beach. Was a coach for the Rockstar Volleyball Club. Technical coordinator for Team USA Volleyball as well for a few years. And he finally gets his big break here as he is now the head coach here of Biola.
Here's Cal State LA with the serve. Number 14, Dornick.
Oh, great save there from Martinaya Dornick.
Another great save there for Cal State LA. Here comes the set. It comes for the kill. Point for Biola.
Oh, Biola here. They found something in that second set, and that momentum is carrying over here in set number 2 or 3 rather. That'll be Madison Moore with the serve. Scrambling are the Golden Eagles. They go to Emily Elliott. Her swing just misses. And an attack error against Elliott. And it's a 1-point lead for the Eagles.
Here's Biola with the serve, number 7, Madison Moore.
Moore with the soft floating serve. They'll set it up for Elliott, who goes off speed, and it turns into a point. Emily Elliott, one of the hardest hitters in all of the country. Went off speed there, tried to find an open area, and she found an open area. Now we're tied up at 9 here. Critical set here in set 3. Winner will go up 2-1, but still a lot of points to go until then. Running into the scorer's table was Peyton Tully. Here comes the swing from Samara Deku, excuse me. And a net violation here against Biola. LA regains the lead here. They're up by 1. 10-9 score. Here comes the serve here from LA.
Chenton.
Chent with the serve, puts the ball up. And a back row attack, and it lands just outside. Madison Moore's swing lands just a little bit outside there. And LA they're starting to stack up points here. They go up by 2, 11-9 score.
Here's a serve for LA.
Chetton once again will serve the ball. Mini run here for LA. They're up by 2. And trying to end it, and they do the Eagles. Kendall Vander Taiji is having a great game here. Vander Taiji gets the kill there. Biola last year, 18-9 overall record, 14-6 in conference. They joined D2 back in 2017.
Here's Biola with the serve.
They finished top 4 in the Pac West the last 4 years in a row.
Nice little attempt for Biola, the defense attempt, but a point for the Golden Eagles. The Golden Eagles leading 2 points, 12-10. Here's a serve for LA. Number 6. Low. Nice little dig, goes for the set. Nice block for Biola. Goal, point for the Eagles. Excuse me. Golden Eagles leading 1 point. Serve for Biola. Number 14, Hannah Hansen. Let's go for the set, go for the swing. Nice little dig from LA. Nice set, go for the swing. A nice block for LA. Point for the Golden Eagles.
LA taking a 2-point advantage here. Boy, they've been having to work hard here in this particular set. They've been working hard here. They lead by 2. LA, who's had 5 consecutive 20-win seasons.
Katie Cook for the serve.
First time ever.
Let's see if she reaches it. She does reach. Let's go for the...
That was Emily Elliott, correction, on the serve. And a dump attempt, and it works for Ashlyn Beaver. Ashlyn Beaver with the dump. She'll get credited with the kill. And now the Golden Eagles take a 3-point advantage. That'll be Emily Elliott once again with the serve. Hard serve from Elliott. Moore keeps the ball up. Vander Taiji keeps the ball up in the air as well. Elliott will swing. Ball is kept alive. Great dig there. Diving was Hansen. Full extension there on the dig. And a kill. No, another full extension. This time from Hansen. Excellent defense from Biola, and it's Elliott who can't cap it off as her swing goes just a little bit too far out. and it results in a Biola point. And the Eagles getting a little bit closer here as it's 14-12. Beaver will set it up once again for Deku. Biola gonna have to give it up for free here. This will set up a Deku swing again. Deku couldn't get a full swing on that one. And it's blocked by LA. Haley Roundtree with the block. And Roundtree puts LA up by 3, 15-12. LA was second in CCAA last year in total blocks, 26th in the country last year, 262.5 blocks last year. Played excellent defense. Haley Roundtree, huge part of that defense from the middle position there. Beaver sets it up. Chetton with the swing and Chetton with the kill. Suhal Chetton puts LA up by 4 as Biola needs a timeout here. And it's 16-12, Cal State LA. We were pretty close in the early stages here of set 3. As we take a look at this one more time, take a look at this swing one more time. Zuhal Chetton, beautiful swing there, finds the open area, and it results in the 16th point here for the Golden Eagles here in set number 3. Looking to take a 2-1 set advantage. You see that one from another angle there. That was a different play. There you see the Golden Eagles led by their head coach right there, Juan Figueroa. It was a tall mountain to climb for Juan Figueroa and Cal State LA. But when Juan Figueroa took over the job several years ago, he knew that a national championship was in sight. He just had to be patient, had most of his team returning last year, and it was a 1-2 punch with Emily Elliott and Yane Hankey. Hankey, who again moved over to Florida State. Those two were one of the best duos in the entire nation. Defeated 6 top 25 teams last season. And again, that was after they started the year 2-6. And after being unranked in the final regular season poll, in fact, they were the first ever team. They became the first unranked team at the end of the season rankings to win the national title. And of course, their coronation came at the UPMC Event Center in Moon Township, Pennsylvania. They were the number 6 seed in that tournament. They took down the national champions, West Texas A&M, in that championship game for the program's first national championship in history. And here we go after the timeout here, and we started off with the service error from Brooke Page. So now it's 16-13 here. Beaver sets it up for Chetton again, and it's blocked, and it lands for a point. Oh, what a block. Sierra Leopard, with an excellent block there.
Here's Biola with the serve.
Leopold with just a soft touch there, and it lands just fair enough for a point. Elliott can't get the kill there. Elliott has 11 kills, but she also has 8 attack errors, hitting well under 200 here in this matchup. Both teams hitting under 200. Biola currently hitting at under 100, and LA hitting under 200 as well. Meanwhile, the Biola Eagles have gone on a run here. They're on a 4-0 run. It's 16-16. LA needing a side out here. Beaver to Chetton, and not a good set there from Beaver as Chetton ran out of room as the ball went straight into the net. And it's a 5-0 run here for Biola. They regain the lead. They lead now 17-16.
Serve for Biola, number 9. Belfi.
Roundtree gets the kill. Oh, Roundtree. What a swing from Roundtree, her 5th kill. Roundtree, no attack errors here in this game. 5 kills on 7 total attempts. That'll be Jameson Sanders. All tied up at 17 again. This third set could really determine who wins this game, as the winner of the set could end up with the most momentum. Make or break here for both teams. 18-17.
Sanders for the serve.
And that'll be a kill. Simi Kapostova. How about the freshman getting some action here, as Kapostova has a couple of kills here in today's matchup. Lexi Lambert will serve, all tied up at 18. Remember, you must win the set by 2, as this one's trending towards going pretty deep into this one, as Beaver tries to dump, almost saved, but it can't go over the net. Ashlyn Beaver.
Well, what a great hustle for Biola there. A great attempt too, but hitting the net. A point for the Golden Eagles.
Beaver was a part of the national championship squad last year, but she did not play last year. Prior to LA, was at Cal Baptist and at Oregon State as well. So Beaver finally getting her chance here,
resulting in a service error.
That'll tie it up. How about this third set, Gustavo?
Who knows? I feel it's going to be close, obviously. So it might be the Golden Eagles might stretch for a little bit. So
Elliott gets a swing.
Nice recovery. Goes for the swing.
Set up again, once again. Elliott with the swing, kept alive from Biola.
Oh, nice recovery, nice dig.
2 excellent saves from Dornick and Sanders. It keeps the play alive, and it results in an LA point. That's the effort that the Golden Eagles were looking for here, and it pays off for them as it results in a point. And it's the Eagles who are the first to 20 here. They go up by 1.
What a great effort for the Golden Eagles. They needed this point.
20-19 is our score. Chetton will serve once again. Chetton with the serve.
Goes for the set, goes for the swing. Nice recovery, nice dig.
Excellent job done again by Jameson Sanders. And another point for LA. Back-to-back points for the Golden Eagles, and you got to give a lot of credit. And the catalyst for these points is Jameson Sanders with some excellent digs, keeping the ball alive, resulting in some LA points. As Chetton will serve once again.
Here's LA for the serve. Lambert. Goes for the swing.
LA will try it once again. Elliott this time from the right side. Oh, and almost kept alive, but it falls in between Chetton and Sanders. And now it's 21-20.
What a great block from Biola. They needed this point if they wanted to continue in the game.
Biola within 1. LA needs just 4 to end it. And on that same token, Biola just needs 5, but a little bit closer is LA. As they get bailed out there, the service error puts the Golden Eagles back up by 2 here, 22-20. 2-point advantage. Rachel Lowe with the serve. Ooh, and Rachel Lowe now. Boy, these service errors are contagious, Gustavo. Once when one team does it, the other team does it as well.
Back and forth. Back and forth indeed. 3 points for the other team. It seems to balance out in the end, though.
1-point advantage. Biola will serve, and it'll be Hannah Hansen with the serve here for Biola. And another service error. Boy, we talked about how they're contagious. They're really contagious here. LA getting the benefit here.
2-point
by
lead.
2. Yep, exactly.
Here's number 8, Elliott.
23-21. Elliott with a hard serve.
Let's go for the set.
Ball is hit right at Elliott from Vander Taiji. And it's Deku.
Does he go for the block? Go for the recovery?
Oh, Deku had to punch it over. Dump attempt from Biola. Roundtree right down the middle. Haley Roundtree right down the middle. And now it's set point here for LA. And now they are 1 point away from going up 2-1 here.
24-21, 3-point lead for the Golden Eagles.
As we have a timeout here on the floor, Brian Feilinger has to call time. His team's not down by a ton, but it's LA who is 1 point away here from taking a 2-1 set advantage. There you see the latest point there from Haley Roundtree. Roundtree having herself quite the game here. And we'll step aside for a second here. We'll be back here on YouTube. We head back from the timeout here in this 2024 Yotes Classic Showcase. Head coach Juan Figueroa of the Cal State LA Golden Eagles was having a discussion here with our floor judge. Not too sure what it was about, but nonetheless, LA 1 point away here from taking a 2-1 set advantage here in set number 3.
And the Golden Eagles are winning it by 1 point.
LA can end it here, set point. Elliott's almost ended it on that ace there. And it's blocked by LA. Excellent dig from Hannah Hansen. Excellent dig from Sanders.
He goes for the set, nice swing.
Deku ends the set. Samara Deku from the University of New Mexico gets the kill, and that will end set number 3. LA wins it 25-21. Now they are 1 set away here from winning their first game of the 2024 campaign. The number 1 seed, the defending national champions. They bounce back after Biola won set 2. They win set 3. And that will take us into a break here on YouTube, here at the Kip Chernis Court, the campus of Cal State San Bernardino inside Casulas Arena. We'll step aside for a bit. We'll be back for set number 4. I was like, you don't sit on the table, because I was like, I don't want to put you next to me.
Well, either way, I'm just, I need this. I need this. So it's better for him not showing, well, I'm not for that, but better him not showing up. Because he'll be sitting with you, no? Just get some time in here and start mastering my own stuff. Huh? Yeah? He's not humble?
He acts like he's like, yeah,
He's all that?
yeah, he does. You didn't get that vibe from him.
Yeah, I saw it, because he was all like, he was laughing. Like, how he was laughing about it, I'm like, no, but he was just laughing at everything. He was giggling. I don't know, he's kind of weird. And then you can see how like he wants things his own way or something. I don't know.
Yeah. That doesn't come to any of the meetings.
He knows it all. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. What do you think?
Oh, we're coming back here for set number 4. Cal State LA, the Golden Eagles, the number 1 seed in the nation. They lead 2-1 over Biola. Biola bounce back, even this one up here at 1 set apiece. But it is the Golden Eagles here who could be on the verge of winning this one 3-1, or Biola can send us to a 5th and final set here on YouTube on the Kim Churner's Court here in the 2024 Yotes Classic Showcase. So Biola, after in set 2, they hit 269. They hit in the negatives again in set 3. They hit negative 086. Meanwhile, for LA in set 3, after hitting negatives in set 2, they hit 132. Overall, the Golden Eagles are hitting 163. Biola hitting 026. So no doubt the hitting percentage has been better for LA, but most of the credit is because they hit so well in set 1, where they hit 550, but have struggled ever since that set. No attack errors in set 1, but they have 15 attack errors combined in sets 2 and 3. Biola, on the other hand, they have 18 total attack errors. And when it comes to assist, Lexi Lambert for Biola has 13. And for Los Angeles, Martinaya Dornick leads the way with 12, rather. Leader in kills is Emily Elliott, the only hitter with double-digit kills. She has 11. And LA could be one set away from starting the season off 1-0. Biola could send this to a 5th and final set. And LA starts off with a 1-0 advantage after Madison Moore hits that ball outside and it lands out of bounds. 1-0 Golden Eagles.
It's very close. Very close game in these past sets. You can really see the intensity of these athletes. Here comes the set. Nice swing.
Ooh, and a point for Biola. Thought that ball may have gone a little far out. But it results in a point here for Biola. 1-1 score. I'd say a pretty successful debut, no matter what the outcome is for Brian Feilinger in his first year.
There's Julia Pete for serve.
Dornick over to Chetton, and Chetton gets the point. Zuhal Chetton with 3 kills. Does have 4 attack errors, but she gets the point there. Emily Elliott had a bounce back 3rd set. Had 5 kills in set 1, just 1 in set 2, but bounced back and had 5 kills in set number 3. And a block there from Lowe. Excellent save. Lexi Lambert had to dive. And it's Lambert again who keeps it alive, but it turns into an overpass and an LA point.
Golden Eagles leading 2 points to 1. So 3-1.
Lowe and Deku all by themselves there, picking up the point for Cal State LA. Zuhal Chetton. Oh, the approach there from Deku was a little bit off. Excuse me, Dornick. That was Dornick who slid a little too early off that. That's Deku right there, and that's Deku with another kill. A 4-1 advantage for LA. Sets 2 and 3 started a little more even, as both teams were just trading points here and there.
Golden Eagles with 3-point lead.
Make it 2 after the service error there. A 4-2 advantage for the Golden Eagles, and it'll be a Biola serve. Our next matchup will feature Cal Poly Pomona, who already picked up a win earlier today. They'll take on Chaminade. Oh, what a serve that was from Biola. Elliott gets blocked. Hannah Gazzetti, who missed all last year due to injury, gets the block there. Guzzetti had a look of elation there on her face. Boy, she was just ecstatic about that block there against one of the nation's best hitters. Sanders with the dig there, turns into an overpass. And another point from Guzzetti. Back-to-back points here for Hannah Guzzetti.
Tie game for the Golden Eagles and Biola.
Now we're tied up here at 4. 4-4 score. Deku with the swing there. Excellent save again from LA. LA has to bump set it over as it's Lambert who will set it up. Ball goes for a Biola point. Boy, Biola really not giving up at all here in this game.
Biola giving these sweat and tears. This intensity is going up for these both teams.
That's that tough grit that Brian Feilinger is instilling in his team. Has certainly worked his way up.
For Biola, number 4.
Kendall Vander Taiji with the kill there. Now it's Biola who goes back up by 2. Must win set, obviously, for Biola. Trying to send us into a 5th and final set. 6-4 score.
Serve for Biola. Going for the set, going for the swing. Nice dig.
Marie Belfi has been fantastic for Biola on the defensive end. Deku takes a swing. Vander Taiji. LA keeps it alive. Elliott again, and Elliott gets the point there. Vander Taiji got a hand on it, but it landed out of bounds, and a point for Elliott and the Golden Eagles. Rachel Lowe was set to serve. Instead, they'll turn to Taya Chadwick, number 15, to serve. Chadwick appeared in 13 sets last year. Her last appearance of the year last year was on October the 28th against San Bernardino. Did not play in the playoff run. That's going to be a service error.
Service error for the Golden Eagles. Point for Biola.
Kendall Vander Taiji with the serve. Elliott puts it up. Moore gets blocked by LA. And the new libero, Juliana Spiesky for LA, is in there, and it results in an LA point. LA trying to bounce back here. They're down by a point, 7-6. Service error there results in an 8th point for Biola.
No, the Golden Eagles are not making this easy at all for Biola. They really want to win this game.
Biola with the serve. Bree Belfi. Beaver will set it up for Elliott. Oh, and Elliott.
What a great swing.
Yeah, one of the hardest hits of all day today. It results in a point. Boy, what a swing from Elliott. That's kill number 13 for Emily Elliott here in this matchup. Vander Taiji gets blocked. Ball stays alive. Joust at the net between Beaver and Biola. That was Kapostova. Vander Taiji, or excuse me, Madison Moore will swing again. Chetin once again almost turned into an overpass. Dump attempt saved by Beaver. Roundtree went up and she touched the net as she did, and it results in a Biola point. 9-7 score.
2-point lead for the Eagles, excuse me.
Lexi Lambert getting ready for the serve, and Lambert can't get it over the nets. The Golden Eagles back within one. And Biola, who's only been in D2 since 2017, really pushing here the #1 ranked team in the country, the Golden Eagles. But the Golden Eagles get a tie score here after that attack error, and now it's 9-9.
Here's LA with the serve. Number 9.
Oh, what a dig from Elliott after the swing from the back row from Vander Taiji. And it's blocked here. And it goes out of bounds, and it's going to be an Eagle point. This is a Biola team who was picked to finish 4th in the Pac-West preseason poll. Chaminade, who's in this Yotes Classic Showcase, they're a part of the Pac-West Conference as well. They're predicted to finish 2nd, all behind Point Loma. Excellent dig again from Elliott. Can the ball stay alive? What a save from Juliana Spiski. Vander Taiji gets the kill. Oh, Kendall Vander Taiji. We talked earlier how she's the only player returning that had 100+ kills last year. Gonna emerge into a leadership position and gonna probably get the most total attacks for this young Biola team. Making the most of her chances here. 11-9 Biola, as Vander Taiji has 6 kills.
There goes a service error for Biola. Number 7, Madison Moore.
Vander Taiji, however, does have 10 attack errors here in this matchup. 20 attack errors for Biola here today. 16 for the Golden Eagles. LA with 9 more kills, 35-26 in that department. And another point for Biola. Biola, the only unranked team here in this Classic Showcase. 12-10 score. And could we be on the verge of our first 5-setter here at Casulas Arena on the Kim Chernis court?
Despite Biola being unranked, they really are stepping up to these teams. Really impressive.
Chetton with the swing, and it's deflected, and it's an LA point. LA trying to bounce back, the defending champions. The winners of back-to-back CCAA regular season titles and back-to-back regional titles. Hard swing there from the left-handed Peyton Tully. Elliott.
Nice dig, going for the set. Nice little.
That ball is blocked by Lowe and Elliott. Huge wall from Elliott and Lowe there.
No, great defense overall.
Yep, and now we're back to an even score here, 12-12.
Tie game.
Tie set. Zuhal Chetton with the serve. And Chetton with the service error right there. That's the 20th service error for LA here. Biola has 13, so 33 service errors in this game alone. That'll be Biola's serve, so that's 33 free points, if you will. Given to the opposing side, make it 34 service errors, as that'll be the 14th for Biola. We're tied up again here at 13.
13-13 tie set.
Rachel
for both
Lowe.
Golden Eagles and Biola.
Rebecca Topete will check in for the first time here. 26 sets played last year for Topete. She gets her first action of 2024.
Nice swing for number 22, Biola.
So there was an LA touch there. Estopete will go out. But only got a play in there. Ball is set up for Deku. Deku too strong. Now the Eagles go up by one again. Or by two, rather, 15-13.
Biola for the serve. Number 4.
Elliott! No kill there. Oh, yes, it landed inside. I thought for a second the ball went a little too far right there. Elliott gets the kill for the Golden Eagles, back within one. So it looks like the officials are going to talk about something, maybe. I believe they're going to talk about that Emily Elliott hit right there to see if it landed inbounds or not, or whether or not there was a deflection. From our vantage point here at the scorer's table, it kind of looked like it went a little bit out. Some are saying deflection, some are saying there wasn't. And our tremendous officiating crew will get to look at it here. So it results in an LA point. It'll stay 15-14. (15-14) is the score. Emily Elliott will serve here for the Golden Eagles. The National Tournament MVP, All-America First Team member, West Region Player of the Year. And that's going to be another ace for Emily Elliott. Elliott gets the ace, her third ace of the game. Fifth ace of the game for the Golden Eagles. And we're tied up again here at 15. Moore with the swing, and Moore gets Biola right back into it. Sixth kill of the matchup for Moore. The libero, Brie Belfi, will serve here. Deku. Nothing going there. From the back row is Vander Taiji. Joust at the net between Beaver and Kapostova. It's on the Biola side here, and excellent save, but it lands just out of bounds. Diving effort from Samara Deku. But it's going to be a Biola point as the Eagles of Biola go back up by 2.
No, what a great effort for LA, falling short. Just a little out of bounds of the court.
Almost an ace there. Roundtree has to bump set it over just to keep the play alive. No touch there after the swing. Brooke Page will check back in for Samara Deku. One-point advantage here for Biola. And it's Page with the serve. LA has to just send it over. Brooke Page keeps it alive, both hands up. Chetton with the swing, excuse me. Roundtree touched it. No one was right around her. Beaver was a little too late. Now Biola goes back up by 2.
What a close game. Close set.
Very close set. LA leads 2-1. But it's Biola who leads set 4 here, 18-16. Elliott to get the
nice
Golden
save.
Eagles within 1, not yet. Excellent save from Lexi Lambert. But it'll be Beaver to set it up here for Chetton, and Chetton a little off balance there on the swing. Didn't get all of it, but she found the right seam, found the right area. Now they pull within 1. 18-17.
Sanders for the serve.
What a hit from Vander Taiji there. Elliott goes off speed. Oh, and a nice touch by Capostova. She just couldn't touch it again, trying to avoid the double there. Now we'll get a timeout.
Timeout for Biola, requested by Biola.
Brian Feilinger calling the timeout here. His team led by 2. Now we're back tied up at 18. So 18 all here in set number 4. LA trying to end it here, trying to not go to what would be a very intense 5th set, especially when an upset is on the line here. For Biola, I mean, not very much to lose here. They're playing loose. They're playing great volleyball here, and it's resulting in some pretty excellent play here as we're all tied up at 18 here in set number 3. Set number 4, excuse me. So here in set 4, LA with a better hitting percentage in set 4, 233 to 161. Both teams hitting under 200 overall in the game. No one on the Biola side with 10 kills. The leader in kills is Peyton Tully with 8. Kendall Vander Taiji has 7. 22 attack errors for Biola. Just 18 for Cal State LA. And it's almost blocked. It results in a Biola point. Seen that a couple of times here. Low and Zuhal Chetan right there on the front line. Some miscommunication here from both players. Biola with a 1-point advantage. Vander Taiji, excellent save from Elliott. Got her hands up just enough in time. Chetan's swing, her hit goes a little too far out. And now it's Biola with a 2-point advantage.
How about it, folks? We might see another set here.
What a victory this would be for head coach Brian Feilinger in his first career game as the head coach of Biola. How incredible would it be if he were to set up or upset the #1 ranked team in the country?
Current champs, folks. Current champs.
That's what's on the line here for Brian Feilinger. That you can't ask for a better debut or a better outcome for your debut.
No, a really impressive opener.
But LA is within 1 here in set 4. Remember, they can end it here in set 4. Must win for Biola. Lambert sets it up. And it's Moore swinging from the back row. Oh, excellent bump set from Belfi, the libero. Chetan goes with the left hand. The set was a little too hard and a little too far out.
Oh, nice recovery for LA.
Chetan lands inside for the point, and we're all tied up at 20. Excellent back and forth there between both teams, but it results in an LA point. And it could be the first of 5 here.
That would be a great opener for today's showcase. Set number 5. Hopefully we can see it.
Ariel Chandler getting her first action here. Played in 31 sets last year for the Golden Eagles. And a point for Biola as they go back up by 1. They'll get Julia Pete back, as well as Hannah Gazzetti back. 21-10.
Serve for Biola, number 11. Julia Pete, excuse me.
Ball is set up from Chandler. Oh, and Elliott right down the middle. Ties it back up here in set 4.
What a great swing for the LA. Tying it up, 21-21. Set number 4.
Couple of substitutions here for Biola. All tied up at 21. Biola playing in dangerous territory here. Although both teams are even here, they could find themselves on the losing end of the set and of this match. And they get a point to the Golden Eagles. Now it's LA going back up by 1. And all of a sudden, just 3 points away from ending this match here. Trying to do all they can to not go into a 5th and final set, 1st to 15. Chenton with the serve.
Oh, nice save.
Yeah, Moore had a full extend there and dive. Emily Elliott, that ball was certainly going down. Somehow
nice
saved.
Save again for
Another
Biola.
great save from Moore. And Elliott can't get it over. Boy, she went off speed. Ball just needed a little bit more, but now we're tied up at 22. Ashlyn Beebe here with the serve. Chaminade and Cal Poly Pomona wait in the winks. All tied up at 22 here. Beebe with the serve. Chandler to Deku, and it results in a point. Samara Deku. Who won at Lakewood High School, won her league title 3 years in a row. Last year at the University of New Mexico. 23-22, 2 points away are LA from starting the season 1-0.
Nice recovery. Oh, and LA wasn't able to recover. Point for the Eagles, excuse me.
It looked like LA was certain that was going to result in a point in their favor, but it did not. Instead, it's Biola with the point. Now we're all tied up at 23 here in set 4. Biola trying to send it to a 5th. LA trying to end it. Must win by 2. Deku.
Nice block for Biola.
But it lands out of bounds. And it's an LA point. Set point here, match point here for LA.
What an impressive block indeed, but unfortunately out of bounds. Point for the Golden Eagles. So 1 more point to winning.
Again, set point, match point. Elliott with the serve. Oh, and that's going to end it, and that's going to do it. Emily Elliott caps it off with an ace, and the number one nationally ranked Cal State LA Golden Eagles are going to win this matchup 3-1. Biola was able to tie it in set 2, but LA regaining control, winning sets 3 and 4 as the national champions starting their quest to defend their national championship. They start off on the right foot. They defeat Biola 3-1, and they start the year 1-0 here at this 2024 Yotes Classic Showcase.
What an impressive turn in events. Towards the end, I really thought the Eagles were going to step it up and take it to set 5, but unfortunately, they weren't able to. But the Golden Eagles opening with 1-0 of this Coyote Classic Showcase. Many more games, everyone. Many more games to show, and stay tuned.
What an impressive debut here for the new first-year head coach, Brian Feilinger. They get a set from the national champions. Nothing to hang their hats on as they do take a set, but they do start the season 0-1. So as we take a look at our final stats here, Emily Elliott, the West Region Player of the Year, tournament MVP, hit 143, 16 kills, 10 errors on 42 total attacks. Samara Deku also with 12 kills, just 3 errors, hit 281. Peyton Totley had 9 kills as well for Biola. She was the team leader. Biola hit under 100, 076. LA hit just 197. As far as the assists go, 15 assists for Martinaya Dornick and 11 assists for Ashlyn Beaver. Meanwhile, Lexi Lambert for Biola had 21 assists. And on the dig department, 2 in double figures for LA. Jameson Sanders with 10, Zuhal Chenton with 11, and 16 digs for Bree Belfi, number 9 from Biola. And as far as blocks go, 2 solo blocks for Biola, Kendall Van der Taiji with 1, and Simi Kapistova with another as well. As for LA, a solo block for Emily Elliott. And those are our stats. So LA won set 1, Biola won set 2, but LA winning the next 2 sets to win this final matchup 3 sets to 1 in our Yotes Classic Showcase. So our next matchup, game 3 of 4 here today, will feature Chaminade, the nationally ranked Chaminade Warriors. They'll take on the nationally ranked Cal Poly Pomona Broncos. Chaminade, number 12 team in the nation. Again, Cal Poly Pomona, number 21 in the nation. Pomona playing their second game of the day. That'll do it for Gustavo Rosario. I'm Ernesto Madrigal. Thank you for tuning into this presentation live here on YouTube. And it's the Golden Eagles. They start their national championship defense with a win. They defeat Biola 3 sets to 1 here in 2024. Have a good afternoon, everybody.
I'll take the hit for the computer anything.